Alright, what's up? It's your girl, Lisa Monet. I am sitting here with Jay Will. We about to, get things turned up, drink some mimosas, get deep, talk about some real life situations, and his accolades.
Of course.
Go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit while I pop this bottle.
Okay, so I got a lot of time, so we're going to be straight. It's your boy, Jay Will, Chicago, Southside. I don't got a lot of time.
Nope.
Look at that. Oh,
Look.
shit.
And it didn't go over.
Official.
Official.
You're official with it, for sure.
Alright. We can go ahead and tell them where they can find you at on Instagram. We'll do it right now. On all platforms. What platforms are you on?
I'm on Spotify, iTunes, Pandora, Apple Music, all major platforms, Tidal, anything they got, you could play music on it. I'm pretty sure I'm on there. I got my album out right now. I love the 90s. And I like to pat myself on the back, but it's kind of the shit.
Yeah.
I say that humbly. I'm just kidding.
Humble
But man, it's a good album though. Put a lot of time in it. So I'm pretty good, proud about it.
Now, I was listening to Cali Dreamin'.
Yeah.
Now, what was that? Just like a single? Or was that another album that you made?
That's a single.
Okay.
So, like, Cali Dreamin', the single, is,
I like that one.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the 90s.
Yeah.
I got it on Apple Music. But I really like Cali Dreamin'.
Yeah.
And I think that's because of some things, like personal reasons.
Yeah, I mean, so like that song, like it's deeper than what it's supposed to be. I actually am talking about Chicago, even though you hear Cali Dreaming, you think about California. Like if you really think about it, like everywhere you go, people feel like Cali. Oh yeah, thank you, appreciate it. People feel like Cali is like the it place to go.
Right.
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 Me being a statistic of that. I lived in Chicago all my life, and I was so, with me wanting to do music, I was like, yo, I'm gonna move to Cali, just off impulse. I just dipped. Didn't know where I was staying, didn't know what I was gonna do. Just straight up Goku that shit and just walked.
How old were you?
I just graduated college, so this was like, I'm 23. Rocking this shit. Going on 24. I got a late birthday. I'm December 31st.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm the butt crack of the year.
Yeah.
You feel me? But so basically, I'm thinking like everything's gonna go out there and it's gonna be dope. But what I had to realize when I was writing this song is California's a state of mind. You want better, but better you can get Cali anywhere. You can get your sunshine and your mental. You can get your palm trees in your mental. You can get everything you're looking for. Everybody just like, oh man, I want to go out there. The women better, the music better, the scenes better, the this better, the that better. And it's like, it's a mental thing. It's not really what you see visually. Because as you know, find out in life, everything in life can you see can fool you. Everything is not as it seems. All this glitter is not gold.
The grass ain't always
green on the other side.
Right.
Like, you feel me? Everybody don't look like your shirt. You feel me? So, yeah, bars quick. You feel me?
Quick.
Yeah. So, when I did that, wrote that song, I had actually came from California, and I was transitioning. And I came back to Illinois, and it was just so horrible for me. Think about Chicago and you think about just the state itself is just like cold. Our government is ass. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but poverty, killing, it's aggression. Everybody's angry. And it was like, I didn't want to go back from there, especially coming from where I come from. So it's like, I thought I was escaping it. But well, the funny thing was when I went to California, I wasn't even happy though. I was finally making steps in my music. I was working for one of the biggest artists that he still is the biggest artist that's probably in the game right now as far as entertainment wise. And I was just helping build him. I was just a ghostwriter, not accomplishing shit.
A ghostwriter for?
Chris Brown. I was working with CBE, and I just wasn't a good experience, but it was a grateful experience. Because the opportunity was amazing. But when I found out about myself, me being new in the game, people will use you for your talents to enhance who's already in the limelight. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a learning lesson, lesson learned. And I lost myself, who I was as a person, your morals, everything you stand for, what you want to do in life. I just couldn't remember that shit because when you're in a tank of fake, you tend to turn into a fake. And it got so bad, I went home to go see my granny, and it was just like, we was talking about church, I couldn't even walk in it just to go say hi to my grandma. I'm like, yo, with my best friend, I'm like, yo, I don't even want to go in. And it so happened, my grandma came out, and I was just like, I didn't feel right hugging my grandma. It's like, okay, going inside the church, that's one thing, but your grandma gonna love you no matter what.
Right.
But I just felt like, nah, man.
Yeah.
So, that song is more of a mental state of mind. It's so that's what the Cali Dreaming is. I'm actually talking about me loving Chicago, not California.
Okay. That's a little plot twist for you.
Yeah. So you're like, I love Cali. No,
Yeah.
we need to talk about that shit.
So when you got back, going back to the story, what you were just describing to me, when you went back and you say you lost yourself, that moment when you seen your grandma, would you say that was the point in time, like you kind of snapped back and you was like, all right, some things got to change? Or what moment exactly was it where you was like, all right, I'm not myself, this is not where I want to be, who I want to be, and I got to change my direction?
Yeah, so for me it was more like, at that time, it's more like, yo, we partying, we having fun, I'm doing this, I'm hanging out with these people. And I come from the hood, but I was still raised a certain type of way with my OG. So it's like, you know right from wrong, you know what you should be doing in life, you know better. And I was just like, out there, I wasn't myself. Like, I wasn't the person. I went out there innocent, if you will, even though I was bad as shit, so I'm not really innocent. But that's besides the point. I still was very ambitious, and I was just like, yo, you know what? I don't own shit. I ain't got shit. I'm going to just come out here, and I'm going to just, like, whatever happens, happens. And I was very optimistic, and then it became me just seeing how things work. I was so observant that I was just like, in order for you to make move, you have to use somebody. And they're going to use, it's nothing but a continuous clout chase. Everybody's going for the clout. Like, you got to, like, what comes with you? What can you do?
All right, so I'm going to rewind it a little bit.
Okay.
Back to the beginning.
All right.
I'm talking about little boy diapers.
I don't know what happened when I was in the diaper. I can't tell you when I first shared my shit, but pretty sure my mama got a picture, you feel me?
All right, we're going to have to see those too.
No, hell no. All right.
But, yeah, but like from a little boy, Chicago is not easy.
Oh, no.
At all.
Not at all. Southside.
Which is where you were.
Yeah. Is.
G Herbo.
Oh, yeah. I know him. We play AAU together. Like, honestly, Chicago is so big, but it's so small. And that's how crazy it is. Like, it's so big, but so small at the same time. Think of a gigantic ghetto suburb, if you will, where in the suburb, everybody knows everybody in the school. Or you at least see them. For me, Chicago was rough. It was hard. But I look at it like it was an abusive relationship. You ever seen somebody in an abusive relationship where the dude keeps beating the person, and the girl keeps going back or keeps loving it? Now, I ain't a bitch, but Well, I ain't a girl, but
Right.
in that instance, it's like that. I'm that person. I'm that female that like keeps going back
Right.
or keeps loving it because it's just like we have ties,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a strange and a crazy type of love, but it's still a love for it. Do I want to live there? No, I don't anymore. I feel like not because of the violence or anything. It's more so I feel like my chapter's done there.
Okay.
But growing up as a kid, I mean, I did what all little dirty ghetto kids do. I played ding dong ditch. You know what I'm saying?
I think every kid.
You play that like yeah. I had people always, you know, I was the little boy. They were like, "Where your mama at?" Because I'm fucking up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we had the same thing every ghetto had. Dirty kid, graham cracker crumbs on his mouth. Can I ride your bike?
Right.
Can you have company? Can I play your game? We had the same shit. Only it was just. I feel like out there, a 12-year-old would be more street smart than a adult in a violent neighborhood here.
Mm-hmm.
Only because it's like right off the gate, your parent is like training you to be like, yo, they are gonna gun you down. Gang activity is on, you know, it's out there. It's like heavy, especially where I'm from. It's real heavy. You know what I'm saying? So it was rough. It was rough.
Was it just you and your mom?
Oh hell no. So with me, me and my brothers, it's my brother Ryan. Then I'll be the second oldest, and then it's my little brother Justin, and then it's my little sister by my mother. But my daddy, shit, that motherfucker got like 13 kids. Yeah.
It's a lot of y'all.
I think he was trying to imitate the Jackson family, you feel me? Like the Jacksons and shit was just like, damn, one of them gonna be a superstar, you feel me? But maybe I'm Michael though, I don't know, shit. I don't know.
when you say that, are you just like being funny as far as the amount of kids he has?
Nah,
or he
I'm
really
talking like facts. Like,
he really like...
He out here stroking poke, stick and move, like he out here. He probably still out here to this day over here. I don't know. I don't really... have a strong relationship with him like that. So,
was he around? Was he an absent father, or like was he really like around, kind of, or it was like in the middle, like iffy?
You know, Casper, like the viewers could see him, but he ain't really there because he a ghost.
Right.
It's like that type of shit.
So he there, but he
like
not there.
He wasn't even there. Like, I mean, he popped in.
He was around.
He was enough to be like, yo, I'm gonna come and pick you up for your birthday and not show up. But then, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I couldn't even cry on the Fresh Prince when Will Diddy came in. I was like, nigga, that happened to me like 12 times.
Right.
like you feel me? Like, you gotta chill, bro.
I cried.
Nah, it was like, man, I relate to it, but I'm like, you gonna have to toughen up, bro. That happened a couple of more times. But, I mean... Me and my father, we never really saw eye to eye anyway because I have a very bad way of saying what everyone is thinking, but they don't want to say.
You always been like that?
Hell yeah. I got pop in the mouth all the time because it was just like, that ain't your place to say.
Right.
But like and this is my way of thinking, and if my kids like this and I love it, you ever heard a parent say, you don't know nothing, you're a kid, you're a child, stay in the child's place?
Right.
I think that's false. Like, look in the Bible, King David, right? David was a kid. He took out Goliath, which all these grown-ups was scared of. Then he ran a nation, he became the king. He ran them, so whatever he technically said went. So it's like, a kid did all that. So you gonna tell me I don't know anything?
So you were the kid that was too smart for their own good.
I think it ain't never... I think it is his good. Like, you feel me? Like, if he's smart, knowledge is power. Why it can't be powerful? You feel me? Like,
but sometimes it can get you in a jam because you may think.
Or sometimes it can get you out of a jam.
You're right. All right. I see how you thinking.
You feel me?
I feel you. I mean, but okay. So, are you the type to listen to advice? Like, can you sit down and listen?
Yeah.
All right.
I love old people. Like my father to me was my grandfather.
Okay.
And I know you listen to the album, so like the comedian that was doing the interludes for me, he's imitated my grandfather. Those were actual things that my grandfather would say to me, and I had to sit down with this guy and just be like, "Yo, these are quotes he would say. These are the conversations me and him had." You know.
So your music is like. Your music goes deeper.
Yeah. I mean, like, I look at it like it's like a journal for me, right? Mm-hmm. And then it like, everything I try to do is, like, I live like I'm in that time. Mm-hmm. So, like, I love the 90s, right? You see me in overalls and shit like that. Mm-hmm. I'm really, like, I have to live that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about... that's where my head is mentally. I'm thinking about like, yo, my mama like just being like, quit going in and out the door. You know what I'm saying? Me trying to sneak a freeze pop, even though I'm grown as hell. Like, yo, you can buy as many freeze pops as you want. Right. But it's just like those are things that help me as an artist get paint those pictures for you, because all you're getting is audio. You know what I'm saying? And I have to be able to just make this as clear as I can for you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
For sure.
All right, so back to relationships. The present. Well, let's talk about your mom, like you and your mom relationship growing up. And with your siblings. Like, were y'all all tight? Was y'all tight, or was y'all like...
Me and my big brother, nah, not really. I mean, he was the oldest, so he was doing whatever he did. Plus, I mean, I love you, so I could say it. I mean, if you see it, what it is, what it is. He was a lame to me. Mm-hmm. But it's like, I love him because he's my brother. Yeah. But he was a lame. But like, where me and my little brother, that was my homie. Me and him would rather go out and like be like, yo, we gonna go hoop, we gonna go like talk to girls. Oh, you seen them new mics and stuff? My big brother's like, yo, I'm gonna sit in these ripped up drawers and play the video game till the sun come up and till it go back down. And we'll eat some Cheetos off his stomach. I'm like, nigga, get a plate. You feel me? But like, yeah, it was like my little sister was more so, it's like my mom kind of let it be known, like, you are the man of the house. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Because my big brother didn't really kind of act like it. Mm-hmm. So it kind of sucked for me because it's like, damn.
Like you and the older brother.
Yeah, and I'm like, one of my favorite movies is Juice. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, man, like, I like the way him and his little brother hung out. Mm-hmm. I'm like, damn, I wish my brother could be like that. And then you look at your brother and he over there playing a game like this on the control on his stomach and shit, and I'm like, damn. But like,
but you could have, you was that for your little brother though.
Yeah, I was that for him. Yeah. But it's like, you know, when I get questions, like, I want to be able to know who to answer to, and even though I have my grandfather, it's some stuff like, you know, I feel like older people have been through.
I'm sorry.
Are you fine? So I feel like older people have been through everything happens and it's a cycle, right? Mm-hmm. So everything, it's the same shit. But I do feel like things change in the times. You feel me? Right. So like, it was certain things I wanted to talk to somebody that was like, that would possibly be able to relate more to me in my age bracket that I couldn't go to my granddaddy with.
I feel you.
But I mean,
but honestly, having old heads that you go to and having old heads that you really like, you're closest to, that teach you a lot in the long run. Like, yeah. It's better for you now than you probably would have thought about back then. Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if I could be a quarter of the man that man was, I feel completed in life. Like, that's how much he raised the bar for me. But you know what I'm saying, I got to do it my way. And that was what he wanted. But me and my little brother, we were really close. We ran the streets together. We did a lot of stuff together. Fought together. You know, we did a lot. So that was my closest sibling.
So you mentioned like you were a problem child.
Oh, yeah.
You got into trouble.
I got into a lot of trouble.
Legal trouble, or you stayed clear from the...
Nah, I got some illegal shit. Even my mom wouldn't even know about. But like a lot of it, you asked me earlier how was my relationship with my mom. Me and my mama are doing good now. Yeah. Like now, me and her are becoming close. You know what I'm saying? But my mom kicked me out because I had opportunities. I had opportunities to play basketball for college. Had opportunities.
You was a hooper?
Yeah, I'm a hooper.
Oh, you still are?
Yeah, I mean, if somebody want to get on the court, I'll bust their ass. But it's not. It's nothing.
Sound like a challenge, but go ahead.
Don't do. Oh, I see. I was like, you talking like you want to get an application because you want some work or something. Nah. I mean, like, I had opportunities with that, and then it was also like, my mother was like, either do that or go to a HBCU. I'm moving to Atlanta, so this is what it is. But I always felt like, before my grandfather told me, he told me this. He say, it's your life. You do what you want to do with your life. That was our last conversation we had. I felt like that man knew he was going to die. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I could tell. I could kind of sense it. Mm-hmm. Like, this man is, like, giving me his, like his, benediction. So I'm like, all right, bet. So my mother was like, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I want to go to school. And I want to go to school for singing. Mm-hmm. And she was, fuck, like, where is this coming from? Mm-hmm. Like, no, these were your options that were here. Now you either can get with it or you can get lost. So I packed up a trash bag because she was like, you need to go. If you're not trying to do this, you need to go. I'm like, but what she didn't understand was it was something deeper in there. It was like God wasn't letting me, like, submit to that. And I don't even think she got it. Like, he was like, no, like, I said no. Like, and my mouth couldn't even, like, form to be like, all right, I'll go to this school.
Your mind can't even wrap around even thinking about doing it. Right.
And a lot of trauma from that situation happened because I lived, my first 2 years on the train. Like, so can you imagine, like, somebody doing undergrad? You already struggle undergrad. Like, motherfuckers in dorms eating oodles and noodles and shit, like, playing 2K for food. And I'm like, nah, bruh. Like, I'm on a train. You feel me? Like, so, like, in order for me to have a place to stay on a weekend, I got to get drunk with my friends so I could pass out on the couch and use that as an excuse. Mm-hmm. That's how fucked up it was. And, like, it got to the point where you was talking about the law shit. Like, I had to sell coke. Mm-hmm. I had to sell, weed and shit. And I had what I would call a circuit. And my circuit was I would go to Eastern Illinois. I would go to Northern Illinois. And then I would go to SIU. And I would just rotate. And I would go there. And my best friend went to SIU, and he didn't even know I would go out there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going to chill.
So you got your degree? Mm-hmm. From?
Columbia College, yeah. Vocal performance. Okay.
So now you out here. Mm-hmm. You ain't been out here for long?
No.
How long?
Now we hitting, what was the All-Star weekend? It was February.
Oh, so February.
Yeah, February.
So what's that, about 6, 7, 9 months? 8 months.
That's 8?
Has it been 8 months?
Damn, that shit
7 or 8 months.
That shit feel like 4. Damn.
No.
I said it felt like, it felt like 4.
It went by fast.
Yeah. Real.
So how you end up out here? How'd you end up out here? I don't want to assume.
No, you good. So, basically when I came back from LA, mm-hmm. I ended up going to Illinois, back to Illinois. I went to Chicago first. Before I got to Chicago, my guy was like, my manager at that time was like, you need to finish up some classes. Because, they were like, you got some stuff you just need to finish up. You get that, and then you'll be finished, like, for real, for real. I'm like, I don't want to do it, but, when you ain't working, I wasn't working with CBE anymore, and my stipend stopped coming. So, rent out there is expensive as hell.
Yeah.
So, I ended up going to Chicago, back to Chicago, and I was just like, nah, I don't want to be here no more. So he was like, well, go to my alma mater. I'm like, well, what is that? He's like, U of I, University of Illinois. So I'm like, all right. I go there. First thing, he gives me an apartment out there. I got an apartment in the fucking farm, across from the swine farm. So I'm smelling fucking pig ass when I wake up in the morning. Where I lived in Koreatown, so like I would wake up and I could feel the brisk of the water from the beaches sometimes, depending on how the wind blowing. So you went from getting a breath of fresh air to a breath of fresh ass, like just contradiction. So it was like, I don't fuck with pigs unless they getting they bacon. And I don't even eat pork no more, so no, fuck it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it went to that, to me going to school out there, and then I met a young lady, Chelsea, and then me and her got cool, and then we started vibing. I was like a fuck boy, and I was a fuck boy for a while, probably all my life. I was a fuck boy. But I got a fucking degree in fuckboyology. Even if I was talking to a girl, I'm like, yo, Valentine's Day, I'm going ghost. Don't expect shit from me because, and they'd be like, yo, what happened? I didn't hear from you Valentine's Day. You hurt my feelings. I'm like, but we ain't together. So, my obligations.
I mean,
What you think about that?
I agree, because 9 times out of 10, whoever you're with in high school, you're not going to be with for the rest of your life. But at the same time, each experience is a learning experience. I've learned something very valuable with each relationship that I've been in, the 2 serious relationships that I've been in, for the relationship that I'm in right now. True. So, it's...
True, but look,
I wouldn't really consider it a waste of time.
I didn't say it was a waste of time. I said, he just said, you probably not going to be with them. Mm-hmm. So, for me, I valued the title and gave it much respect to be I'm not even going to, diminish it. You feel me? I can be honest to the point where I was just I'm not finna tell myself this, that, and the third, and then it's just next week I don't even know you.
Dang. It was gonna be like that?
No, it wasn't like that. I'm using that as an example.
Oh, okay.
But the way I look at it is, excuse me, I don't get a little burp.
No, you're fine.
The way I look at it is I learned the lessons you was talking about, right? Mm-hmm. As far as the things that I needed to get and the lessons that I need to learn, how my ways of me needing to think, as far as with certain people and how to problem solve with in certain relationships by just talking to them, getting to know that person. But my thing is, it's just well, a mug go in there and be with this person, and you young, and you gonna want to explore on both genders. Are gonna want to be yo, this motherfucker ain't on shit right now. I think I want to fuck with this dude at my job. Me and him been chilling. He been cool. You feel me? A lot of times it's absent, out of mind, out of sight, out of mind type shit. It's a lot of other shit. Mm-hmm. So it's I love myself enough to not set myself up for the okie doke. Right. So that's just me, and everybody ain't like that. Some people more disciplined.
So would you go ahead? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Answer.
So would you say like you never had your heart broken for real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had like I don't want to say my heart. I've had my heart broken with the person that I'm with because they had my heart. Anybody else just made me feel like I took an L. I probably felt goofy, but I couldn't fully invest myself in them because I wasn't fully invested.
Right.
So it's just.
But now it's like.
Yeah. Now so it's like like think about it like this. Do you love the dude you with? Mm-hmm. You love him, right? So he just like he has the power to make your day, he has the power to make your day fucked up too. Right. You feel me? Mm-hmm. The person that you love can also give you the best hurt. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just like, everybody can't have that power. You feel me? Like everybody can't have that. So like where a girl would be like, you ain't shit, but it's like, yo, I told you all I wanted to do was probably have sex and chop it up with you. Like, it sounds fucked up, but like,
you honest?
I'm giving you the disclaimer now. So like now this is the warning right here. So now you decide, yo, do I want to proceed or do I want to move around? Mm-hmm. Oh, you want to try to change me? That's your fault because I told you what came with me, and I kept it honest from the day one. So now you have to be like, you have to take that on the chin and just be like, you know what? And which they all did, and it was like, you know what? At least you told me though.
Yeah.
So that's my fault.
So, I mean, yeah, you kept it real. So
yeah.
You can't really say you're a fuckboy because you kept it real.
Right. But it's like, I still was like, yo, I'm going to be like, I used to tell my mom, I'm like, I'm not ever getting married. I ain't having kids. Fuck that shit. Nope. But the thing of it now is, like, now I'm like, yo, I want to have a son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting married. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And this person that I'm with had, like, she's broken my heart, but she's also mended it too. You feel me? So, like, that shit dope. Like, but, like, now I know.
Aww.
Don't do that. I'm just like. No, so, like, my thing is just, like, you know, and she know, and she always be like, yo, like, I feel like you wouldn't like that. But it's like, that's cool because I don't want to be like that with you. Mm-hmm. I don't want you to see the asshole. Mm-hmm. It was something about you that made me not want to do that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, like that's the cool thing. You ever, like, the dude you with, right? You ever, like, met somebody that he knew and they were just like, why you acting like that? And they was like, they think he's acting different, but it's
like that's
you like he's acting the same to me.
Yeah.
Like that's because you broke down the wall with that person.
Right. And
he's vulnerable with you to a point where these other people couldn't even get to that access. That's dope. You feel me?
That is.
Yeah.
That's real.
Right.
That's
exactly.
like that's when you know it's real.
Right. Exactly.
I feel you. That's cute. That's like, it makes my heart happy. For you.
Thank you.
And for her.
It could be for you too.
Well, yeah,
like,
for me, of course. Yeah.
Love, like, I feel like love in general, like, we live in a world where some people just get married just to get married. Because. And they're like, but the coolest thing is seeing, like, an old, like, couple together. And they still love each other. Like, my Uncle Charles and my Auntie Rose, like, they old ass be on cruises, like, still to this day, like, wearing straw hats and, I don't know, doing what old people do. I don't know, probably listening to Frankie Beverly playing, bingo. I don't know what old people do.
Right.
But the way she is always there for him and the way he be old as hell still working on stuff, like, for her, that's amazing to me. And he does it, and he loves it because he loves who he's doing it for. Mm-hmm. And she does it, and she's like, she loves him. You know what I'm saying? And he just was like, I just knew. Like, how you know? I don't know. I just knew. Because I should have been left the girl I'm with now. Her crazy ass Chelsea is fucking nuts. Like, yo, crazy as shit. But it was something when it was just like, yo, I've been able to brush off girls, like, whatever, dude. Like, I've been side pieces. I've been like cougars, like little love childs. I've been like all that shit. And
little love child.
like, like a cougar be like, yo, like I didn't have MILFs be like, yo, look, like what's up? Like we not gonna be together. I'm older than you. I technically could be your mom, but like, what's up? Like I done had those situations, and to the point where it's like, now I'm like, it's different. Like, I think about it before I do something, but it don't seem like a chore. You feel me? Whereas with the other girl, like if I would do something, I'm like, yo, if you don't like it, leave, please.
Right.
Like I had one girl, I was just like, I don't even know how. We wasn't even a label. We wasn't a girlfriend, a boyfriend, or something. But like, I felt like she was like slowly trying to get into that title by like low key creeping in my life, like moving in my crib, kind of. Like you looking like how you move in somebody's crib, but it's like she would spend a night and be like, damn, you still here? Like I'd be like, lock up, all right, and then I come back and you like watching fucking Love and Hip Hop and shit on the bill. Like, yo, G, what? Like you ain't going home? like it's a whole Monday. Like take your ass to the crib. You was here like Saturday. Like, it's time to go. But like I don't know, but it's different this time though.
That's what's up though. I'm happy for that. And does she play a part in your music right now? Has she?
The songs I'm writing now,
yeah.
For my new project, yes, she has. On a couple of them. You want to know what song she actually played in? Did you hear the song "Foo"?
I don't know.
It's on the album. It's a song called "Foo."
I heard.
And it's like it started off me just like blanking, cursing like crazy, like I don't know who the fuck. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
So right now I am knock on wood. So Akon is doing. I don't know if I can say this or not, but I don't care. Akon is working on Black Panther 2. So I have a song that I work.
We got the exclusive. Tune in to Mimosas.
So basically, so like Kendrick Lamar did the first album.
Right.
Akon is doing the second for Black Panther 2, and it's called Wakanda. And I got a song called Mother Nature. It's called Mama Nature, basically, and it's talking about the beauty and the essence of a woman. So like I use a lot of references with nature to a woman's body, and just natural beauty. That's what it's about, like just straight up natural beauty. Or I think of look at that movie, and I think of like women. I work with a lot of people who are self-conscious and very hard on themselves, to the point where, and I could be like that myself, to the point where they don't even know how to really just love their natural beauty. You feel me? And it's like, yo, that shit is where it's at. Like, I don't think a lot of dudes really touch a silicone breast. That shit is not what's up. Like, yo, it's like fucking holding a cereal bowl. Like that shit. Like, but it's like when I'm writing this song, it's like I'm using like I could be random with it, but it'd be funny though.
No, you good.
Yeah. So like I wrote this song and I was like, yo, I want actual drums. So we using djembe drums, like, and we using like a lot of like kicks and basses, and like it's everything that makes your skin like feel and like your hair stand up, because that's what I feel like Africa is. It's rooted. It's like you feel it. It's something you're gonna feel. You're gonna like, So hopefully that works out and they pick the song up right now. Keeping my fingers crossed, but what I hear, they really, 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 really fucking with it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I can tell just by the way you're talking about music, like, you're a real musician. The other, like, a lot of people now, they rap, they sing, but they're not musicians.
Mm-hmm.
And you're a musician.
Yeah.
So I can tell you're really, like, passionate about what you're doing, and it's going to take you far. And I want to know, like, how did you get into music? What made you love music? Because you love music, the art around music, period. Not just about what you're saying, but I can tell you, like someone to know, like, oh, I want drums, I want actual drums. Yeah. You care about the sound, which means you like every aspect of it.
Yeah, the authenticity.
Yeah, so you can tell it's your passion.
Right.
How did you become so in love with music?
So basically, it's weird. Like, I look at it like this, yo. My family, on both sides. I don't really know my dad's side of it like that, but my dad is a percussionist, but he was also a football player. So look at me, I told you I was a hooper, but I also sing. Come on now, don't do that, because it's a camera in here. Shit, people can record it. And Mimosas a fucking showdown in this motherfucker. No, but basically, like, I got that. I know I got that from him, but like my singing, I got that from my mother. Like, my mother could sing her ass off. Mm-hmm. Like, she crazy as shit, corny at times, but she can sing. Mm-hmm. Like, everybody, like, yo, your mom, like her falsetto, like, it's like opera singer, like, it's crazy.
So music is in your blood, literally. Yeah, both sides.
Yeah, but like on my mother's side, so we was talking about the church, right? Mm-hmm. That Kanye went to. That's my uncle's church, like legit, no cap. Mm-hmm. Fellowship Missionary Baptist Church. So like my uncle, Reverend Clay Evans, he did that. He marched with like Martin Luther King and all that. But he has a title as called in the gospel community as the Godfather of gospel music. So like he did that. Then my great grandmother, which is his sister, Ludella, she was like his minister of music for his choirs. So even though he like set it up, she was like directing and shit, right? Mm-hmm. Well, my mom and everybody fell under that. When it got to me, I was just like, yo, I'm kind of like Tupac, but like R&B kind of, like, you feel me? Like, and I say that saying that like because Tupac, one moment he'd be like, keep your head up and be very motivational and just be like, or tell you a story about a girl who got a baby, like a 14-year-old. But then it was just one moment he was like, I fucked your bitch, little fat motherfucker. And then he was like, oh, yeah. You feel me? So it's like Pac knew how to show you like he was human. Like, you feel me? Like he knew like how to, California Love, like, it was a celebration. Right. He had got out of jail. You could feel the energy. Mm-hmm. So it's like, that was what I love. I'm like, yo, I like that. Like, he can do whatever he wants. And he's basically showing his emotions and his feelings. That's what music's supposed to be. Like, for me, I might have you where it's just like, one song, I fell in love. And there might be actual, like, because we all have fallen in love as human beings. But then you might have another song where it's just like, you feel like, I'm the man. Then you might have another song where you said, fuck that dude. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? But then you might have a person like Adele who just is heartbroken. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Music is supposed to be a motion picture for your life. Mm-hmm. And it's supposed to guide your feelings. These are coping skills that we have. Like, if you angry, do you want to listen to somebody talking about how they happy? Now, you probably going to put on some angry ass shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you like, I'm angry. Somebody need to be angry with me. Right. If you sad, you going to put on something sad and gloomy. Mm-hmm. That's how I feel.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I like it. I think you're going to go far just because of your passion and it's different.
Appreciate it.
Your drive is different.
It's different. Is it like different or is it like it's different?
No, it's different. It's a good it's a good different. It's like and you've already gotten to places. Probably not. I hope this isn't like as far as you want to go. Like but you've already got to places where a lot of other people haven't. So you already know you're different.
Yeah.
So what moment will you, like, what moment in your mind is like, all right, I made it? What can you picture? You, like, what's the moment that you want to have? And you're going to feel like, all right.
I ain't gonna never feel like that.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, because, like, so look, I like animation, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like animation because, like, think of it like this. In every anime, it's something that's fake, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they develop this world and they develop these characters where they define odds. Every black boy, whether they admit it or not, they watch Dragon Ball Z. I like it. That's my shit. You feel me? Facts.
No, never.
Never.
The cameraman's like,
Do you know a character on there?
I mean, Goku.
I bet. Facts. Right there. It's lit. Alright, so even if you don't know that, he know Goku and he know he fighting, right?
Okay.
I bet. Goku's whole purpose is he want to be the best.
Yeah.
He don't do it for money. He don't do it for fame. He just want to be strong. He just want to get better.
Right.
And that's why I do my stuff. I want to be better. Like, I want to be better. I want to be heard. I want to be... And even when somebody be like, yo, you ain't got nothing else to prove. Like, everybody talking about LeBron right now. Like, he has nothing else to prove. If he loved that sport like he say he love it, you always got to prove yourself. And that's why I'm going to always think Mike is better because...
On God, I do not like LeBron, but that's a whole different... That's a whole nother subject for a whole different day.
Hey, look, facts.
But I'm glad I got somebody to agree with me because...
And that's why Mike gonna always be better.
Always.
Because Mike could step on the court and he was like, every time I get on the court, I'm going to destroy whoever your best player. Let me tell you about this man. This man had a whole camp on the off season, invited all the best players in the league on that time, and trained them just so he can learn their weaknesses so he can be better than them. Come on, man. That's some GOAT shit. LeBron gonna play. Look, he gonna play with you. We can learn how to play together, but if you put me on your song, you better bring your shit because I'm gonna outdo you on your song.
Right.
I want this song to be the best that it can be. Don't get me wrong. And if it's your song, yeah, I want you to have your shine. But anything I put my name on, it has to have greatness on it.
Right.
And that's just facts.
That's how it should be, though.
Yeah, and if you can't deal with that, don't put me on it.
Honestly.
Yeah.
You shouldn't dim your light for somebody else.
Hell no, not at all.
Their song or not. Their show or not. So. Yeah.
I went with Ray Shrimmer. And I'm going to keep it hot with you. I know you probably seen the pictures and stuff.
Yeah, I was going to ask you. I seen you rocking with the crowd.
Yeah.
A deep crowd at that. This wasn't no like,
it was sold
I'm performing at Onyx.
Yeah.
Or I'm performing at World type shit. Like, this was a full live
Shout
crowd.
out to the Onyx strippers.
You know, like Spectrum crowd.
Onyx strippers. You got babies, get them fruit snacks. But I understand like that. And it was just like, they were so like receptive of me because they was like, yo, you got this bitch. You made our job easy.
Right.
Like, we got up and it was teed already.
Yeah.
And they're like, we already who we are, but it was just like, it was different.
Right.
And it would just be like, you always have people that open up and the crowd be like, y'all just filling it in just so we can see who we want to see. But I got on there and I was just like, nah, yo. I was like, y'all finna feel me. And they was just like, yeah, they was talking. I'm like, nah, stop fucking talking. Y'all about to experience some cold ass shit.
Yeah.
And it was just like, who the fuck did he think he is?
But niggas gonna be like, hold on, who the fuck do you think he is? But no, really, who is he?
So what happens is, in those moments, I'm like, I got 15 seconds to snap.
Right.
If I can kill him for 15 seconds, everybody's gonna be rocking.
Right.
So in that 15 seconds, I show my ass. Now it's like, okay. So the first song, I got you now, because now you like, yo, he got this bitch rocking.
Right.
Then it's like, your second song has to be just as good as your first song. Oh, your second song is dope too? Now we're open, you, us. We got what else you got?
Yeah.
Oh, third, I get to do an encore? Oh, I'm jumping in this fucking crowd. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, and now it's like, if they catch me, they love me. I jump. Oh, these motherfuckers, they crazy. They holding me up.
Jump?
Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Oh shit. Well, I can't get everything, but I would guarantee I thought I was gonna fall. I swear to God, I was up there like, you know what I'm saying. And somebody low key squelched my booty hole. I hoped it was a girl. Please, God, let it be a girl, because it was like tight as fuck. I'm like, yo, not booty hole, but butt cheek. It was like this. Pause. But like, it was like, yo, I'm like, yo, chill, put me back on the stage. You feel me? But like, shit was like low key. It was like, I have a game plan, and my game plan as an entertainer is to do that, entertain.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I used to read like books about the medieval times, and they'd be like the court jesters, right? Mm-hmm. The jokers. You like everybody like, why is the joker like the highest card?
Right.
Because it's the risk taker.
Right.
The joker takes that job because if a joker if he can succeed in making the king laugh, he's rich forever. But if he doesn't succeed, then he dies. But so like that's why that's the highest card. Mm-hmm. That's why it's higher over the ace. Yeah. So it's like, I'm the risk taker. I'm the entertainer. I think I got a shot at making you feel entertained. And if I succeed, then everything that's supposed to happen is going to happen for me. And if I don't, then I'll die. But my death is not determined by you. It'll die by my own terms. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So.
That's what's up. I like the way you think.
Oh, thanks.
It's different. Like everything else about you. So, that show, was that your first performance? Like first, no. All right, not first performance. First sold out performance like that? So
like I did a couple of dates with them, but like for me, I did show with the like EDM team, the Lost Kings. Those are the two dudes you seen in the picture. Mm-hmm. They like really well known like in Europe and everything. I did shows with Sean Garrett, Nicki Minaj. This watch actually that I have on my wrist right now was given to me by Big Sean. It's Adidas watch. He was signed to Adidas. This shit don't even work, no cap. But I wear it everywhere I go because the words he gave to me like meant so much. Real talk, quick story. I'm in college, remember? I had nowhere to go. Mm-hmm. Got a show opening up for Big Sean in Detroit. You know it's gonna be crazy because where is he from? Detroit. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'm in that bitch. We in the club. I'm thinking this dude's super rich. This motherfucker's not that rich. Mm-hmm. Yo, so I'm like, anyway, I'm still like, you still Big Sean. Like, you legit, you valid. You feel me? So like, I do the show. The promoters pay him. And they told us that they was going to pay us that night. Right. I needed that money so I can get the train the next day. So I can get back home. They was like, yeah, we don't have no money for you. We'll have to send it to you. We'll do a invoice, like, you know, later on in the week. Nah, dog, I got class, like, Monday. And the trains, like, stopped running at 5 on the Sunday. Mm-hmm. And today is Saturday. I'm gonna need that money, big dog. And I'm like, yo, like, they wasn't hearing it. Big Sean was like, yo, like, I'm snapping his guys like, what the fuck going on over there? And they just out of curiosity, they just over there watching me snap on this dude. It's me and my guys, and my guy like, yo, we just gonna have to beat his ass, bro. You run up on that money. And then the security teams come, and he just like, yo, like, what's going on? I'm like, that's not fair. You get your money because you is who you are, and I don't get nothing. And he gave me the watch off his wrist, and I got nothing but like, if you look at my Instagram, you look down, it's like a whole bunch of trefoil hoodies. Mm-hmm. He sent those to me, and got those and this watch and a couple of other stuff, and he was like, you gonna be great. He's like, it just ain't your time right now. And you're going to get shitted on more times. He's like, dude, I get paid in clothes. He's like, I'm like, what? You getting paid right now? He's like, no, but like a lot of times it's just like, I'm just getting money, like petty money. And I have to use that money to buy clothes so I can look the part. Right. And it was just for him to just like be vulnerable to me and like let me know like that you're going to be somebody. you just gotta be patient.
Be patient.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? That helped me with my way of thinking with everybody. I like a lot of times people just be like, yo, like I don't like you shouldn't do this or this person whack. I'm like, nah, like they got something right there. I'll fuck with that. You know, so I kinda applied that shit to my life.
That's what's up. I like that.
Yeah.
Now you mentioned earlier that you had a project coming out soon.
Yeah.
How soon?
So right now I am getting my features together. So, I might have an artist from out here. Knock on wood. My first day as I walked in, I didn't even know who the fuck Stunner was, but I might have a song with Stunner coming called On the 6th. So hopefully that'll be good because I would definitely need some people from North Carolina to like kind of, this is new territory for me.
Right.
But like he was actually cool. He was receptive to like talking to me. I didn't know, like I'm gonna keep it hot. I didn't even know the baby like that until he just blew up out of nowhere. And I didn't even know when we did Lyrical Lemonade. I was like, that's the dude that had the diaper on that day. Mm-hmm. And me and my friend just started laughing. And like now I'm looking and it's like you can't go nowhere without seeing them. Right. Yo, everybody's talking about them.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yo, like this motherfucker just blew up like last night. Yeah.
He been rapping since 2015. Just do that on.
So. Word. So he been like
he been in the rap game. He just, if you listen to Marcus Texas Ranger, he actually says I'm from Charlotte, so it took me a little time.
Yeah.
It was something like, he said it's not like I'm from Atlanta, I'm from Charlotte, so it took me a little time. And like, I mean, cause he been rapping like.
Right. It's just, he just ain't
I knew him when he was Baby Jesus.
Right.
Oh, so yeah, y'all.
That's when I started listening to him. I never knew, I don't know him.
God's work is when I first was like, okay, and a whole lot of, I got a whole lot of diamonds. I'm like, oh, it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Right. And like, see, I didn't meet him. I just knew who he was because they was like, you don't know who this person is? Mm-hmm. But I'm saying my artist from Chicago and they like, no, I don't know who that is. And I'm just like, so it's like two different worlds. Like, it was cool because we got to put each other on. And honestly, I thought the motherfucker was going to shoot at me or some shit because when I first met him, because he was just like, yo, who is this dude coming in on our session? Like, who the fuck is dude? But when he heard my music, he was like, yo, this beat kind of go hard. Like, wait, hold up. And then it was from there, like, that he was like, all right, we actually sat down and talked. That's why I got Audio Box, like the studio I've been going to. It was because the engineer there, he was just like, yo, like you need to check him out. Like, if you don't know who Stunner is, he's like up and coming, and he needs to see this. Like, yo, you got some shit, bro. Like, I'm like, all right, okay. I didn't know who he was, but like, since I have been out here and did my homework, and since that conversation, I'm like, you know, he was like, yo, this is the email, boom, boom, boom. Are you ready? Let me know. So I've been in the lab working on that. I got some other artists, Chicago artists that I'm excited to work with. That I think it's gonna be dope. So,
Chicago artists?
Yeah.
Like?
Nah. It ain't a knock on wood. These are certain. So like, I got like a lot of people working with me, like Fly ENT. If you don't know who Fly ENT, y'all know who King Louis is?
I heard of King Louis.
Yeah, King Louis, Fly ENT. So like a lot of people like that. Dolly Austin. Dolly Austin is signed under Vic Mensa. Mm-hmm. So like if y'all don't know who he is. So it's like those artists are really dope, and like I'm just keeping my ears open. I've really been trying to find people here because it's so night and day. Like Southern and like East Coast is so different. Like I'm trying to make like some weird ass baby or something. You feel me? Like,
but it's gonna be new. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be different.
Yeah.
That's what people need. That's what people like is different.
Yeah, and that's what I do. And this one is really cool. It's gonna be a little dark for me than I'm used to, because my last album, you saw how it was like funny and lighter, because like the conversations with my grandfather and all that. This one focuses more on him dying.
Okay.
So it's like these were my last conversations with him, and it's a little bit darker, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of sadness, a lot of confusion, like as far as like, yo, where do I go, what I do, because I'm merging that as well as with my undergrad years, because when he was dying, like I was also graduating, which everybody has like those cool moments where they like, yo, I don't know what school I'm gonna go to, and they have that type of stress. I'm just like, yo, I don't know, like the GDs and the BDs are fighting. How the fuck am I gonna like get home from school? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I honestly be looking at them and just be like, I don't even know how I've been alive this long. Like, people like legit put their expiration dates on when they're gonna be alive. You feel me? So it's that album is for that. It's to expose the darkness. The music itself will be beauty, but it's gonna expose the darkness of where I'm from. So it's crazy.
When can we look forward to that coming? Can we know?
So we have that. Of course, I'm doing the projects for the Black Panther and shit. So it's like I'm gonna release that first, and then this project will be done. I want to say, what month we in? September. I want to give it like to November.
November.
Yeah, like after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
That's what it's looking at like right now. But,
all platforms.
Oh yeah, of course. We need that money. You feel me? Yeah. You know, guy was kind of able to pay his rent a couple times. So yeah. So it's like I mean, if you got Apple Music, I mean, you pay that monthly fee, you'll be able to get it.
Okay.
Pandora, depending. I'm on Chance's
Pandora
page.
That's different.
Yeah. So
I haven't heard that one before.
Word?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like I'm on Chance the Rapper's Pandora page. Shout out to Chance and Taylor. Robertson High School. I know y'all over there. Yeah, so.
Alright. Your Instagram. Spell it out. Official
J Will. No underscore. It's official J Will X.
Yes.
Official J Will X on every social media. And you know what I'm saying, the X does not stand for porn. It was like when we made it, like low key, we just had to come up with something different because somebody else had official J Will. So don't be thinking like he a porn star. You feel me? Bad.
All right, official J Will X. And Alyssa Monet, again, this is Mimosas with Monet. We are on all platforms except for Pandora. But we are on YouTube, Instagram, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to your podcast, we're going to be at. I'm actually about to join this other podcast page. I will keep you guys updated on that and the name of that app. But we're going to be there soon. We're out.